had to rebuild from the ground up. It's been a tough process. I thought the kids persevered through a lot these last couple days, coming off of Sunday's game and turning around, fighting today with all the injuries we had. I thought, the kids did a decent job of persevering.
You were able to get a lot of guys get time on the field today early on. How much does that help, with having a long off period coming up to get those guys time on field time?
Well, I think it's important that we start developing depth. It was always a concern. A couple concerns that I had was one of them was the depth on the team, the discipline. I see we've corrected the discipline. I was looking at the penalties here. We corrected those issues we had, and the depth, and now the maturity level of the football team is growing slowly, but it's growing.
All right, Coach. Talk about how Jamal Small and Jay Christo was able to be effective through the air today.
Well, I thought those two young men did a great job of coming in and executing the game plan with Kazi down. I thought Smalls came in, had a strong first half. He did what we asked him to do, and then we brought Christoph in the second half, which is he's more mobile. He was able to use his legs and make some things, create some plays outside the pocket, which we knew that's part of his strength. And we're very proud of both of those young men. And they're just going to have to carry the torch until we can get Kazi back.
Coach, after Davion Porter went out, it seems as if you was doing the running back by committee. How did you feel about the other three running backs that you had tonight?
Well, I think we were just trying to find someone to come in if we have to go that route with Porter coming out. We brought a transfer in, Jimmy Patil from Ole Miss, and we're trying to balance this thing to see which one that we can rely on to run in between the tackles. Of course, we know Rudy Alonzo and Davion Porter can run outside the tackles, but we need somebody that can pound it inside. And I thought Jimmy did a decent job of doing that, along with Denson. Kendall Denson did a decent job.
Talk about the special teams tonight. That seemed to set the tone early on about placing Texas College deep in their end of the field to start off.
Well, like I said in the locker room to the guys, I thought we lost the kicking game tonight. Anytime you lose the punt game, you lose in field position. And I thought we lost the field position game tonight. And we thrive on playing field position. That's been our strength this season, where we don't have to drive the ball 90 yards or put the defense in a bad situation where they can get 3 points or a touchdown. I thought we need to clean that up as a coaching staff. I need to do a better job starting with me, and then it goes down to my coaches and then the players.
With that being said, everything leads up to conference play. Your next game out, let's talk about it.
Well, we leave on Thursday going to the Bahamas. We'll hopefully we can come back 3-0 from that. The kids do understand it's business first, and we are going to have a good time. I'm not going to tell you, and I'm not going to let them have a good time, but as long as we take care of the business, conference play starts, and the road to the championship has to come through our stadium.
You've been here 3 years now. It's been a suffrage. Now, is a program where you want it to be headed in the right direction, or are you still looking down the road?
Well, it's growing. It's not where I would like it to be as the head coach. As long as the sanctions are still on us with the scholarship reduction, we'll always have depth problems. But I feel that if we get enough and continue to recruit, and for us the biggest thing is retention. If we can continue to retain the kids that come as freshmen, and they grow and then add to that pot, I think we'll be fine. But I have to answer your question, I think we are headed down the right direction. I'm very pleased with the direction that we're going. My athletic director has done a great job of leading us, and we're finding the script and And I think he's done a great job of pointing us in the right direction. And it's my job to maintain the team focus and the team discipline, as well as the coaches and myself and the players.
Getting back to the action that we saw tonight, you were missing a few players on defense. How did you feel about the players that stepped up in their places?
Felt real good. DeAndre Dobbins stepped up, the first interception of the game. Bama Joko, linebacker, stepped up in Claiborne's spot. It was just a lot of guys just stepping up. Derek McWilliams stepped up tonight. I was really impressed with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. And next week we'll probably end up holding Malik Cross-eyed and playing Fred Plummer next week. So we're just trying to get all these guys back healthy and get them ready for conference play. And now knowing that these guys can play and they can make the plays, that puts the competition back stronger and making sure you compete and doing your job, because we won't hesitate to put the next guy in.
Let's talk about the penalties from last week, having over 10 and only having 4 this game.
Well, like I said, I thought we worked on the discipline. We can say it was our fault. We can blame the officials. We can blame whoever, but it starts with us first. We went back and evaluated the penalties. I thought that, as a coach, you can always say that some of them shouldn't have been called, but they get paid to call them, and what we had to do was go back and reevaluate ourselves and make sure that we don't put ourselves in that position again and just play physical football. And like we did tonight, we down to 6 penalties, and we had 18 or 17 last week, so hopefully we can cut this in half, and then we'll be right where we want to be penalty-wise.
One more question.
Do you have anything to say to the students about the support of the team since you've been here for the past 3 years?
Yes, I would like to tell them that, we know as a football team it's been a struggle. Everybody loves a winner. And, we have not delivered that product to the field the last 2 years. But we really want them to come out and help support us. We really need the support. Right now, these young men have gotten off to a great start, and we need that support. If no matter what league you're in, I think the guys play better when the fans are cheering them on and when the band is playing. And I don't want to get it where it's that when we start winning, that everybody wants to come out there, and then that's going to draw some dissension between the players and the fans. We want to see people in the tough times like we are right now, and then we want to see people, we want us to grow. And come grow with us is what I'm saying. Come grow with us, and then we'll all be happy at the end of the day, because we're going to become a great football team. I've said that before. I'm going to continue to say that. We have a good group of guys that go to class, that are disciplined. This program has came a long way, a very long way. And I think those guys deserve the fans' support now. And they believe in each other. So if you want to be a part of something special, come on and support these guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.